Salam alaikum. Let me just remind you guys what salam means. Salam, like the Hebrew shalom. Dang it, there's a slime in my house. Means peace. It means peace be on you. Do you know what doesn't feel very peaceful? Is when my computer restarts. Oh, or when that happens. But you know what? We can just have peace because we got Jesus. So peace be on you guys. Anyways. Oh yeah. For context, my computer just restarted and stopped the clip. So that was frustrating, but it's okay. Come on. Come on. Get rid of that nasty slime. What's it gonna drop? It's gonna drop something awesome. If he doesn't drop anything cool, that's gonna be a great tragedy.
Your tragedy.
Ooh, pink gel. I think that's cool. Anyways, yes, I just came from a missions trip to Mexico. First time being in Mexico. To Bashinova. To a Christian school and church. Really awesome time. Got to meet some really cool people. And yeah, it's just really cool to get to see and be a little part of what God is doing in other places. It's easy to just think of what God is doing here with me and my wife, wherever we are. Not that God just follows us wherever we are, but obviously that's easier for me to focus on because
he's omnipresent.
It's true.
He doesn't just leave you guys. That's not what he's saying.
It's true. See, but it's just easier for me to focus on what
your own context.
Yeah, of course. But it was really cool to go and see and be a little part of what God was doing in other places.
And what did you do in the other places?
Drank some coffee.
They have a coffee shop, and a big thing that they do there is they want the missions teams to connect with the people, with the pastors, with whoever they find.
Yeah, what
kids.
better?
Well, that sounds creepy. But, like, I know that the team that went in May, they brought 3 high schoolers, and they really connected with some of the high schoolers and junior hires, but it was also a blessing for them to watch, like, the little preschool and elementary age kids, too.
Yep, so it was just a great time overall. We did, like, a little bit of construction stuff because they're constructing a new high school building because the school's growing so much.
Growing so much.
But I mean, realistically, the 5 of us probably accomplished what someone could do in a day if they actually knew what they were doing.
But the issue is they don't have time or people. You know, like, the May team took down their Christmas lights.
That's true, I forgot about that.
Because they just are so busy pouring into other people and figuring out stuff with the school and fundraising and, you know, taking care of the church and everything.
I did forget about that.
That no matter what I'm learning as a missionary is the things that you view as small and normal are actually, like, big deals to missionaries. Going out for coffee, them, like, people helping clean stuff up, being poured into, like, you know?
Yeah, I guess that's a big deal.
Because a big part of your job is checking in on other people and making sure that other people have what they need. So when people are doing that for you, it's very restoring.
Yeah.
So if you guys ever go on a mission trip and think, wow, I'm so bummed I didn't get anything done, all I did was hang out with people, that is actually the most needed thing because you're restoring them so that way they can go off and do ministry well.
Yeah. Yeah, my wife's pretty cool.
I just pay attention in our internship meetings.
What? I do too.
Kidding?
So I'm getting the back pretty close to being done. Check it out.
I know, it looks really good.
It's looking, yeah. Oh, cool. Please go away. Uh-oh.
You just tickled me.
I thought you were talking about that slime. You mean Jonah.
Mm-hmm.
Your son. Amazing.
Our son is to the age, whatever, where he can just tickle me now from the inside.
Tickle me now, Elmo.
Which is kind of weird. Now I feel like his little feet and little fingers and little elbows. His sharp little elbows and little knees. But, yeah, I'll feel like his little foot just push up against me. It's like his little toes rub up against it and it just tickles. I'm just a ticklish lady, so it kind of stresses me out.
That's fun.
But he's a big old baby now. He's 3 pounds.
Yep. You heard it here first. He's a big back.
No, I didn't. I just said he's a big baby.
Oh, yes.
But he's just perfect. He's not a big bag.
Alright, guys. We are getting pretty close here.
But that was Jacob's trip.
Yeah, so what were you up to while I was gone?
While you were gone, I had to do everything that I normally do and you normally do. Just kidding.
Oh my gosh.
But, okay, originally I was supposed to go to Mexico.
And then something came up.
And then I got pregnant. And then we lost the baby. And then I was supposed to go to Mexico. And then I got pregnant again. And then I was supposed to go. And then the team was too big. And then they set the date for July. And that's when we were able to go. Because the other missions trip happened in May. When we were out of town for a wedding that I had committed to before we moved. Before we even knew moving was an option. And so I did not go. But, long story short, didn't end up going. And that's because I was 29, 30 weeks pregnant. Or 29 weeks while you were gone. So that's like, I'm around the 7-month mark. You can't drink the water there. The local hospital is like 3 hours away. So like, there were just a whole lot of concerns. So everyone had a lot more peace with the idea of me just staying in Florida. But
Very true.
I get so scared when I'm alone. And even tomorrow, Jacob has meetings all day. A meeting all day. I actually don't know what he's doing. But I know something with first priority.
Oh.
And what?
Made a hole in the ceiling on accident.
Oh. I thought I wasn't allowed to say first priority online or something.
No, you're good.
But yeah, I don't know what I'm gonna do without him tomorrow. Oh my goodness. So my mom said that she was gonna come out, but then she didn't come out. But my siblings came out instead and spent the week with me, which was very, very fun. But I also, like, obviously still am doing missions work here. And so, like, I led the youth group, a children's ministry. I feel like there were a couple other things that I did. But, oh, we had a doctor's appointment for Joners. My sister went with me to that. Actually, my brother was there too. He just didn't go back with me. There was a whole party. But we just hung out. The golden trio. Back at it again. My siblings and I were very close growing up, and we're still very close now. And like Gabe, what's your name? Jacob and Gabe are best friends. And my sister and I are best friends. We have matching we both got permanent bracelets. They don't match like at all, actually. But they suit our personalities well. But we just had a good time hanging out. We played games.
Whoa, that guy's strong.
Did laundry. They went with me to the church I do the children's ministry for. That was quite the experience for them. The church is like borderline Pentecostal. And
No, that's just regular Pentecostal.
they don't have like flags and stuff.
That's not what Pentecostal means. That's craziness.
I know, but when you say Pentecostal, everyone immediately thinks flags. So they don't have flags yet. No, I'm kidding. But the kids, we were all raised by our Christian Dutch Reformed parents and all have grown up in non-denominational church based off of Calvary Chapel. Our church could have been a Calvary Chapel, they just didn't do the paperwork. So that was just quite the experience for them. They enjoyed it. They had a great time. They're very incredible kids. They're not really kids anymore. Brooke just turned 17 and Gabe just turned 20, so they're basically adults.
That doesn't really sound like kids to me.
Jacob, stop. And so they.
Salam alaikum. The video's over now, and now it's time for the outro, guys. Here are some videos that YouTube thinks you'll enjoy, and hey, if you enjoyed the video, leave a comment down below. What should our biblical characters do next? Look forward to it, and see you next time.